over $3,000 in prize money. $3,000 in prize money.
Let's welcome to the stage, Berger, the burger with everything.
Is everyone enjoying all the comments? They're doing a great job. Let me move this out the way, not that it's blocking me or anything, but yes, my name is Berger, the burger with everything. Where's my burger posse at? Okay, I am excited. Thank you for coming out and supporting me. Yeah, I heard you back there. Whoa, she's a whopper. Okay. You know what? Growing up as a child, I've heard it all. From cheeseburger, Burgermeister, you know, Booger Face, Burger Queen. It's just, they were cruel as kids. But you know, the man I just dated called me his Ortega burger. He told me it was because I was hot, spicy, and juicy. Hey now. You know, a lot of people ask me, is your name really Berger? And I'm like, no. It's Patty. All beef patty. Hey, I gotta give a shout out to Burger Queen and Burger King. My parents who made this whopper of a burger, Addie and Mickey Berger. Let's hear it for them. Wave your hands. Mom and Papa Berger. Yeah, they made this whopper. Came out as a junior whopper and as I got older. Anyways, you know, besides being a comedian, I'm an actress. And I went to my talent agent's office a couple weeks ago, and he said, Leslie, I have this great audition for a feature film. And then in a whisper, he goes, they're looking for an extremely overweight woman. And I'm like, Neil, why do you have to whisper? It's not like I'm trying to hide this. Or if maybe no one heard you say she's a large woman, that they would notice, geez, she's large. I mean, please. I know a lot of people try to be sensitive, don't know what to call us larger sized women. How many of you have heard the expression BBW? Right, none of you have fat friends. Okay. Well, let me hit you on to it, okay? You got the BBW, which means big, beautiful woman or big bone woman. Then you got, my girlfriend calls herself a BBBW, big, beautiful black woman. Then you got your PPWs, a pleasingly plump woman. Well, I'm an SSW. Better tell you what that means before you men think I'm a ship and might want to board me. Okay, SSW means supersized woman. That's me. Hey now, okay. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was raised in Los Angeles, come from a hard-working, middle-class Jewish family. And it's really funny how people have stereotypes about you. I was sitting on the city bus bench, waiting to go to school to catch a bus. And my girlfriend sitting there waiting for me, she goes, Leslie, I heard you're Jewish. I go, yeah. Which liquor store do your parents own, and are you rich? Oh, please. You know what? One of the scariest things that I experienced in my childhood, it was frightening. I don't know if I should share it with you. Should I share it with you? Yeah. The most scariest thing I experienced was seeing a Jewish woman run out of money while shopping. Oh my God, my mom took me to the mall. She ran out of money. Her eyes are bugging out. And she's going through her purse trying to find more money. Couldn't find nothing. So she pulls out the credit card and goes, I thank God, please don't let this be maxed out. Please let it go through. I mean, it traumatized me. It really did. The last couple years, my dad and I have gotten really close. I really appreciate that. And he tells me, Leslie, anytime you need to talk, you give me a call. So the other week I called my dad on the phone and I said, Dad, I really need to talk to you. He says, okay, Leslie, just a minute, let me take out my hearing aid. What do you think he was really trying to tell me? I don't know, but we'll talk later, Dad. Last week I went to the dentist. How many of you love to go to the dentist? Ugh, I hate it. Well, I was getting my teeth worked on, and she almost drilled my tongue. I thought, man, since my tongue is work-related, I better get it insured. You know, like a lot of celebrities insure parts of their bodies and stuff. I use my tongue for work. Anyways, I hate to say, this is a man's world. It's not fair. Men and women work on the same job. Men get more money. Is that not right? It's not fair, is it? Well, women, I hate to tell you, you are never going to be equal to men until we can go around with a bald head, a beer gut belly, and think the opposite sex is attracted to us. That's the only time we're going to be equal. Okay, now how many single people in the house here with a show of applause? Yes, yes. I'm also single. Single men, see me later, we'll talk. How many married people? I know there's some of you married folks over here. Clay, you aren't even clapping. You trying to be single tonight, okay? His wife's clapping and he's just pretending he's not married. Anyways, a lot of my friends are married. I'm single. And the stories I hear, I went to a party with my girlfriend, and in the corner I heard these two ladies talking. One said, Jennifer, why are you wearing your wedding ring on the wrong finger? She said, because I married the wrong man. I'm like, okay. I hate to say this, but 80% of married men cheat in the USA. The rest cheat in Canada, okay? Now, I'm telling you, if a woman steals your husband, the best form of revenge is to let her keep him. That's what I'm saying, okay? Right? Now, it always looks greener on the other side. As a single woman, I think, if I only had a husband, if I only had a man in my life, I'd be so complete. Well, my girlfriend called me the other week. Leslie, guess what? I got married a couple months ago. I never knew what happiness was until I got married. And now it's too late. Then, you won't believe this, my girlfriend Tracy, she wants so desperately to get a husband. She put an ad in the classified saying, husband wanted. She got hundreds of replies. They said, you can have mine. Okay, now this is a question for the men. How many times does your girlfriend or your woman, your spouse, your mistress, okay, says, honey, would you just listen to me? You're not paying attention. Put down the newspaper. Man, has that happened to you?
Never.
Never, yeah, right. Ladies, I hate to say the only time your man's going to pay strict attention to you and give you all the attention you want is when you're talking in your sleep. That's just the way it is. How many of you love junk food? I love junk food. And while I drive a lot of times, because I do a lot of driving up to Hollywood and all, I'll be munching on some candy bars. So you got the candy wrappers on the floor. I put the bag of chips between my legs, and I'm eating my chips, and the bag spills over, and I reach and try to get the chips from beneath, in between my legs, and they get deeper and deeper in the seat. Can you relate? Then all of a sudden the car swerves, and oh my God, am I in trouble. I don't know if you heard about the new law. Don't eat junk food and drive. Well, I was in trouble. The police sirens are running. He's motioning me over. I get over. I pull over. I pull out the banana out the glove compartment, try to hide all of the junk food wrappers underneath the seat. And so the officer says, excuse me, miss, you were swerving and almost hit a car. Have you been eating junk food while driving? I'm like, no, officer, see my banana? He's like, I'm sorry, you're going to have to step outside, and I want you to put this in your mouth, and I want you to blow on this fat meter. So I blew on the fat meter, didn't exceed the limit. He's like, well, I got one more test for you, miss. And if you fail this test, you're going down. I mean, you are going downtown. The police officer stands 2 feet in front of me, pulls out a Twinkie and unwraps it, and I love my Twinkies. He's holding it in front of my face. He says, you have 3 minutes to look at this Twinkie, and if you grab it and you eat it, you're going down for eating junk food while driving. Thank God the officer grabbed it himself, and so I got to go. So I'm excited, and I really do have to go. I'm Berger, the Berger with everything. Okay, thank you.